Hey everybody, in today's video, it's Lemlist versus Uptics in an epic battle to see who is the best platform for cold outreach. And what you'll uncover in this video is if Uptics can actually be a Lemlist alternative. Now, as you know, my name is Patrick Spielmann. I'm the founder of Uptics, and you probably think you're going to get some crazy biased video, but I'm really trying to be as objective as humanly possible. I don't want to give you some inaccurate information, but what I want you to keep in mind is that videos like this, because our platforms, Uptics, and even Lemlist, of course, are always evolving. Make sure to go do your own research. But in this video, I want to give you as much information as I possibly can. So let's get started. All right, so I just hopped over to the Uptics website. And if you haven't checked it out, it's uptics.io. We have these comparison pages for Lemlist and a whole bunch of other competitors, and we're adding more and more. But in terms of Lemlist versus Uptics, and who's the best software for cold outreach, let's get started. If you scroll down, we basically separated things into different tiers for you, starting with the pricing. So between Uptics and Lemlist, Uptics has a free plan. So just going over the line by line, Uptics has a free plan. Lemlist does not. We also do a 14-day trial. I believe Lemlist does as well. In terms of users, Uptics allows unlimited users, whereas Lemlist, and I'm comparing Lemlist's largest plan because that's comparable to Uptics, by the way. So in that plan, it's $99 per user, and it's actually the same for each connected email account that you have. So it's an extra $99 every single time you want to connect a new email account or use another user, okay? In terms of allowed email accounts, we just recently did this, unlimited connected email accounts with all of our subscriptions. Whereas again, Lemlist is a $99 per month every time you connect an email account. Domain warm-up, at the time of this recording, we are in the process of launching this, so it's not quite ready at the time of this recording. So if you're watching this right around when the video goes live, there's actually a wait list. I'll link that in the description. But we're going to be doing unlimited email warm-up for all of your domains in our starter plan. Okay, and our starter plan, by the way, is $99 per month. All right, that's of course, not our free plan, which doesn't include warm up. But in comparison on Lemlist, it's $29 per email every single month to warm up your email addresses. All right, and our network will be fairly similar in terms of warm up. It's a peer-to-peer network. Also, we'll have a private network inside of it, and we'll be only allowing business emails inside of that network and doing all the crazy fancy things. We're even implementing some machine learning and a number of different things that Lemlist is not going to be or is not currently doing. So the next thing, CRM. So Uptics isn't just a cold outreach platform. We have a lot of really nerdy cold outreach stuff, but we also combine a CRM inside of it. Okay, and you get unlimited access to CRM. So unlimited contacts, unlimited deals. You can manage your deal pipeline. You can automate your deal pipeline, a whole lot of stuff. So that's included in every Uptick subscription. Lemlist does not have this. And the average CRM, similar to an Uptick, is going to be an extra $75 per user per month, in addition to having to deal with all of the, like importing, exporting, bouncing back and forth between different softwares. All right, getting into email deliverability. So we're really big on the deliverability side of email. We've implemented a concept called bounce protection. Lemlist also does have this, okay? We do things a little bit differently, but we're gonna report on bounce rates, and we're also gonna automatically unenroll all your contacts if it does bounce, so it doesn't hurt your email domain. We have a concept called sending safety. This helps prevent your contacts from getting multiple communications from you, and you can even add blacklists to that entire domains and entire emails. And Lemlist does not have this. We've also added email validation into Uptics, which makes sure that the people that you're emailing have valid emails. Now, no software is 100% perfect on this, but we're about 98% accurate on it, and this is a feature that Lemlist does not have. We also have custom tracking domains inside of Uptics. I think this is actually an error. So here's my brutal honesty here in trying to be as objective as possible. We need to update this page. Lemlist has custom tracking domains, so I've got a red X there. That is inaccurate. The auto email warm-up, again, as I mentioned at the time of this recording anyway, we're just getting this implemented. So we both have this feature, but again, Lemlist is going to be an extra $29. We also have implemented a DKIM SPF DMARC checker. If you're not familiar with that, it's DNS records. They need to make sure you absolutely set up in order to land in the inbox. Okay, we've had that. We have that inside of the platform, and I guess at the time of this recording, Lemlist does not have this. And by the way, we went searched everywhere on their website. We even chatted with their customer support to make sure we get all the answers to all this as much as possible. All right. Spintax is a dynamic content rotation feature that actually helps make sure that you're landing in the inbox by not using the same templates over and over and over and over again. And this is a feature that Uptics has. We had it from the launch, and we recently actually just made it even better and a lot easier, and are actually implementing some AI into that. And Lemlist does not have this. Sending distribution. So if you're using multiple email domains, if you're doing cold email, you should be spreading your send load across multiple email domains, okay? And spreading the load and decreasing the volume of sends for each inbox that you have. If you're not doing that, you're flooding the email client providers with a lot of sends, and you're going to end up in the promo tab, maybe even the spam folder if you do that. We have a concept called sending distribution that automatically rotates your sends between all of your sending domains. Okay, that's a feature that Lemlist does not have. Now, getting into some more kind of nitty gritty on the cold emailing, obviously Lemlist and Uptics can both launch cold email campaigns. We can both do follow-up automation, sequence automation, A/B. We both have A/B testing, so you can test different variations. Of course, we can both track opens, clicks, replies. AI intro lines, Uptics and both Lemlist actually have this. So I got a red X here. Lemlist did not have this. I think they've recently introduced this in their platform, somewhat recently anyway, or at least put it on their website. So we both have this, and what this does is it helps personalize your emails on a one-to-one basis with each of your leads using AI. In addition to this, Uptics is launching some further AI writer tools to help you write entire cold emails and even do that AI Spintax and all that kind of stuff. The last one under emailing is a master inbox. So if you are using multiple domains, you know that it's a pain in the butt to go and log into different, email client provider folder, inboxes and all that kind of stuff, and manage all of your replies in one spot. Uptics has this, so all of your email replies come into one centralized inbox for you. It's a feature Lemlist does not have. Getting into sales engagement, Lemlist has, I think it's more of an integration with a phone platform. So they do have calling, but they don't have a full-on like power dialer and call recording. This is natively built into the Uptics platform utilizing Twilio. You don't have to go sign up for Twilio. You just sign up for Uptics and it comes with the platform. So that's a couple different things that we have. Lemlist has the ability to do it. They have the ability to do multi-channel, including LinkedIn. There's some differences between Lemlist, LinkedIn, and Uptics. So Lemlist, I would say, sort of beats us on the full LinkedIn automation, where Uptics is automating the tasks for you to go and perform. Okay, so we can automate the scheduling of the tasks. We don't actually go and fully automate it. At least at the time of this recording, we may build it in the future, but we made a business decision not to do that because LinkedIn is always changing its terms of service, and we didn't want to build a house of cards starting out. SMS. So Uptics has full one-to-one SMS, bulk SMS, and SMS automation. Okay, so this is super useful for like later stage in your funnel. You shouldn't be doing cold outreach with SMS. So it's more, kind of follow up, CRM, deal automation, lead nurturing, and that kind of stuff. That is not something that Lemlist has. And then because Uptics is a full CRM, we can store all your contact history, everything inside of the platform. So you have a record of literally everything over the course of time. And that is not something that Lemlist has because they're not a CRM. Getting into list building. Uptics kind of takes the cake here. I'm trying to be as objective as humanly possible here. But we have an email finder. We have the email verification. This comes also with the list building email finder and a domain search. So you can enter an entire URL and we'll return multiple email addresses for that URL, validate the emails for you. We'll even try to find like LinkedIn URLs and all that kind of stuff. And also have a bulk search capability. And the last piece on list building is we have a concept called smart lists that Lemlist does not have. So you can take your prospects from one sequence to another sequence automatically with these smart lists. So you don't have to be, manually enrolling people into this campaign, that campaign. You can just automatically move from sequence to sequence, and it's pretty slick. Now, getting into CRM, of course, as I mentioned, Uptics is a full CRM. At least for small businesses, we're not going to replace a Salesforce or anything like that. In some cases, we might replace a HubSpot, but not a Salesforce typically. If you're using a system like HubSpot just for the CRM portion, and you're not using their chat and marketing and all that kind of stuff, you can probably kick it to the curb and just use Uptics. Okay, but within that, we've got unlimited contacts, unlimited pipelines, unlimited deals. We even have lead scoring, so people are opening, clicking, all that kind of stuff. We can add scores, and then you can use that to do follow-up automation and all this kind of stuff. We have unlimited tags and all the contact history, logging notes, logging activity, all of that CRM type stuff. All right. And then to just wrap up here, under other features, we both have a Zapier integration, personalized images. Uptics has an integration with a platform called Hyperize. Lemlist has a native image tool to inject images into your email templates. Uptics has an integration with Hyperize for that. We have not ventured down this path to build it. I don't really feel like it's something from an email deliverability perspective that's very good to be doing. You can certainly use it maybe like later on with like follow-ups and all that kind of stuff. So depending on your volume, you can get away with it. It's something that you can plug in Hyperize. So Lemlist definitely beats us in that regard because you don't need an extra subscription. But given the cost difference between Uptics and all the unlimited features, all the unlimited email accounts, all that kind of stuff, Uptics definitely has a leg up there. We both have reporting, and Uptics does not have dynamic landing pages. So if you're using Lemlist for landing pages and you really like that, then you could do that. Again, we have that integration with Hyperize. They also have dynamic landing pages, so you could certainly use Uptics with Hyperize, but Uptics definitely loses in this regard for the dynamic landing pages and those personalized images, where we have that integration with Hyperize, and Lemlist has these two things natively built in. So if those two things are really super important for you, Lemlist is probably a better product than Uptics. But if you value all the cost savings with connecting email accounts, doing unlimited warm up, having the CRM in conjunction with all the nerdy cold outreach stuff, the list building type functionality, all the sales engagement, the full multi-channel, email, phone, power dialer, social, all that kind of stuff, then Uptics is definitely the winner in regards to that. So unless you want full LinkedIn automation, then those are that's one last area that Lemlist beats us. So full LinkedIn automation where you don't have to touch anything, the personalized images and the dynamic landing pages. If you absolutely want that inside your platform, then Lemlist is probably a better bet. But if you want more CRM and more broad, like multi-channel and doing cold outreach all in one platform and save yourself some money, then Uptics is definitely the best bet for you. All right, so that concludes the video on Lemlist versus Uptics, and if Uptics can really be a Lemlist alternative. If you got a lot of value out of the video, I of course would love if you'd comment on the video if you have any questions on the differences between Uptics and Lemlist. And of course, if you want to check out our channel, we'd love for you to subscribe. But in summary, I really think to be completely unbiased as I humanly can, Uptics is a lot more robust platform where you can combine CRM, cold outreach, and multi-channel, and also do all your deal management, lead nurturing, automation, unless you're really just looking kind of for the growth hacker type stuff with the image personalization and an extra subscription is sort of a deal breaker. So you've got the image personalization, landing pages, and the full LinkedIn automation that Lemlist has us beat, and everything else you can see Uptics pretty much wins on. So if those things are more important, then definitely go and sign up for Uptics. Check us out. Our website is uptics.io. So there's a 14-day free trial. We've got a free plan, and our paid plans are very aggressive in terms of pricing. So we'd love for you to check us out. And nonetheless, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.